everyone, I'm All Hallows Eve, the Halloween Fanatic, and this is Georgie. Yay! Woo! Hey, you're pretty good at that, Georgie. All right, go on, scurry. Animals are wonderful, aren't they? And when it comes to Halloween, there are certain creatures of the night that become traditional symbols for this spooky time of the year. There's the cat, the owl, spiders, and incoming! Eddie Bat! You've got to be the only bat I know with malfunctioning radar. But it's a good thing that you arrived at this very moment, because this was going to be my topic for this segment. Yes, the bat, a winged creature that is the most associated when it comes to Halloween. Yes, there's also the crow, and there's also the raven, but neither are more popular for this holiday than the bat. They're able to fly in the darkness with wings that have no feathers, using their own sensory guided system to maneuver around objects and find their prey. So the term blind as a bat is not true. In most cases. Hey, since you have radar, is there any way you could use it like a weather tracking radar to let us know if it's going to continue to rain during the trick-or-treating? No, but I can. You see, the weather report indicates that the rain is going to clear up shortly, okay, with sun breaking through the clouds, also breaking some wind. But it should be dry in the afternoon with no further rain. You see, I know a lot about these things. Yeah. I know, because you have a keen eye for detail, right? Yeah, that's right. Of course. And that's why you have your shirt on backwards. Ooh. 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 Oh, what's that behind you? A turd? Well, you got to give him credit. How he managed to button that thing up from the back is anybody's guess. But anyways, that's why the bat is part of the Halloween tradition. You see, it is said back during the ancient Celtic rituals of Samhain. Samhain! All right. For this segment, we'll call it Samhain. But anyways, it was during these rituals that the Celts would gather around large bonfires and pray to the gods at the end of the harvest season. And it is said that during these bonfires, the bats would circle around the flames, attracted to the light. And so this is how it was thought to be that the bat became a part of the Halloween tradition. Either that, or it's just because they're just plain creepy looking sometimes, with a face of a dog or Ernest Borgnine. Hey, and speaking of Ernest Borgnine, anybody ever see that movie that he was in where he was on a boat and it was upside down, but he was right side up? And what? Oh, for crying out loud.
All right. Is this where I'm supposed to look in? I don't see nothing, but who's that looking back at me? Whatever. Okay. Hopefully this thing's working properly. All right. I'm Augustus Snears, and this is my blog, okay? Now, I wanted to do a whole thing about woodworking because there's not enough people who know the real proper way of working with woodworking tools, okay? And that's why I'm going to be doing this. But I got one problem, and that was I ordered a table saw just so I could do these demonstrations here. And look what they sent me. They sent me this. Now what the hell am I supposed to do with this? Table saw. That's the last time I ever order anything from this place called CarrotTop.com. Unbelievable. Okay, and let's see here. According to the return policy, I can send product back as long as it wasn't used in a stand-up comedy act. What is that supposed to mean? Isn't that just typical? I gotta think, who else in this neighborhood also owns a table saw? Grandma Corn, that's who owns one. I know she does. I just gotta give her a call here. Oh, boy. They need to learn to make these things smaller. All right.
Hello? Greetings.
Hello, Corn? Corn! I mean, Candace. Cornelia, yeah. All right, I need to ask a favor of you. What do you mean, who's this? It's Sneers. What do you mean, the old fart?
Okay, well, what do you want, Sneers?
All right, well, I need to ask a favor of you. I need to borrow your table saw. Because I'm doing little videos about how to properly use one. If only I owned one. Hey, come to think of it. What are you doing with a table saw anyways? How come you own one?
Well, you see, it belonged to one of my late husbands, and he never used it. He just bought it, and he gave it to me because he said it would come in really handy in later years in life, you see. And the way it works is, whenever somebody needs to borrow it, I get work done around the house. Like one time, I had somebody who needed to borrow it, and that way I got a few rooms in the house painted. And then another person wanted to borrow it, and that was how I got all my chimneys all swept. Okay, and now you want to borrow it.
All right. Okay, so your farmer husband owns a table saw. Okay, and you use it for, to get people to do work around your house. Okay, I get that. But one of your former husbands, he owned a catapult. You don't loan that out, do you?
Oh, no. But I do lend out the Iron Maiden.
What the hell is an Iron Maiden? Okay, well, I need to borrow that saw.
Okay, I will lend that saw out to you under one condition.
Under what condition?
Okay, you see, I have to go tonight to a ladies' auxiliary meeting tonight, okay? And what I want you to do is I want you to stand on my front porch tonight and hand out candy to all the trick-or-treaters. Plus, you have to wear a wristwatch like All Hallows Eve and the rest of us wear.
What? No, I won't do it. No. No way am I handing out candy to all those brats. I'm not into that trick-or-treating or that Halloween stuff, and you know it.
But don't you want to do something nice for the neighborhood kids?
No, because they're always being mean to me. They're always pranking me and doing all mean stuff like that.
All right, August, listen to me, okay? All right, now, I know you don't like Halloween. All Hallows Eve, he also knows you don't like Halloween. The whole neighborhood knows you don't like Halloween. But that's because you're the grumpy old man of the neighborhood, you see? And nobody likes having that kind of a person around who always has to bring things down and always have to complain about everything. If you would just try to be nice to people, then they would treat you better, see? You gotta try to be more nice to others. See, if it's what goes around, comes around, see? What you give out, the way you treat people, will come back to you. They will treat you even better times 10, see?
But I don't like people. If I start being nice to everyone around here, then they're going to want to hang around all the time. And I definitely don't want no kids hanging around here. And what's up with this 10 times thing? If anything, I don't want to be sitting around thinking about the Dewey Decimal System.
Okay, then I guess I'm just going to have to loan the saw to Bethamore, because he said he wanted to do an instruction video on woodworking on the internet. And knowing that crazy zombie, he'll probably slice both hands off.
All right, I'll do it. But under one condition, that I get to keep the saw for more than one day.
Okay, how about, 25 hours?
Okay, then it's a deal. And you can't back on that bargain, okay? That's the deal.
Well, it looks like you drive a hard bargain.
All right, goodbye. Ha! Now the odds are in my favor.
Works every time. Hey, no, you get out of there. No, you're a bad 8-legged spider. You stay out of there, okay? All right, you're going, scoot. Well, it looks like it's time for me to head off to my meeting. The ladies are gonna be waiting. I'm all set. Yep, come on with it, darling. Okay. Let's go to the witching hour.
Well, it looks like I can't do a blog on woodworking for right now. I just wish I could come up with an alternative or something. Or something that can keep me occupied while I'm having to stand out on a front porch and handing candy out to a bunch of brats. An alternative it shall be. Hello? No, you got the wrong number. There's nobody here named Flatulence.
WWEN Ween
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Trick-or-Treaters and all of our Halloween fans overseas. This is Water Windchill, bringing you the news and news across the nation on the news time. Bringing you the viewers this amazing report on this night of Halloween. It was back in 1938 that Orson Welles surprised the world with his radio drama, War of the Worlds, on the Aluminum Theater. I believe that we have a typo here. That should be Mercury. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are excited to report to you all on this Halloween that an amazing discovery has been captured on film. The proof that there is life on the moon. Yes, everyone, you have heard correct. Life on the moon. This station has been able to obtain the footage, and we're going to present it to you right now. Observe for yourself, viewers, as this footage from a NASA telescope clearly shows a creature of enormous size, estimated to be as large as a football field. This when measured by the size of the craters on the moon's surface. This creature appears to be covered with dark body armor, with appendages over 30 feet long, which shows how this creature is able to cover vast areas of rough terrain. How this creature is able to survive on the moon's surface without oxygen is a mystery indeed. Hold on, this special bulletin has just been handed to me. It appears, ladies and gentlemen, the creature has been captured. You heard correct, viewers. The creature has been captured and is being held in a glass container where it was later released on a back porch so it can spin a web and catch flies. And now the weather forecast for this Halloween evening. Let us take you to our weatherman, Sid Averback, for the temperature of tonight's weather. Take it away, Sid.
Oh, you mean I'm on? What? I thought I already went over this with that Halloween guy. Oh, well, okay. Well, thank you, Water.
That's coffee.
Oh, well, thank you, Coffee.
No, I'm water.
I thought you said you were coffee.
No, that's coffee. I'm just water.
Well, if this is coffee, doesn't it also have water in it?
Yes, but it was just water before adding the coffee.
Then if you're just water, then what does it make you once you have coffee?
Just water.
I think I have a headache.
So now on for the forecast.
Well, okay. Hi, I'm Sid. Oh, sorry. Averback, your weather forecaster. And for tonight's forecast, it's going to be... What did that say? What did that say down there? Oh, well, anyways, on to our weather forecast. Okay? Oh, by the way, this weather is being predicted by weather tracking equipment. Very sophisticated stuff. And my own eyes. Because, you see, I pay very much attention to detail. Tonight's general weather condition in Halloween Central should be pleasant, cool temperatures with a slight breeze. Hey, take that off there. Where's my map? Oh my, whoa! It snuck up on me. Okay, like I said, it's going to be mostly cool and dry in the area of Halloween Central. Okay? But other areas like over there in Haddonfield, well, it's going to be calm and quiet, but unless you're a babysitter. Up here in Newt, it's going to be mostly quiet, except for the sounds of chainsaws. Here in Twin Peaks, well, you're probably wondering why there's 3 and why they're blue. Well, that's because they're not peaks, it's water.
What?
No, not you. Well, up here in Bangor, well, the weather is going to get a little nasty, okay? So it's a good idea to keep your pets indoors. Derry, well, Derry, it calls for a lot of rain, okay? I mean, it's going to be just a circus there. It's going to be raining cats and dogs and balloons. Castle Rock, well, Castle Rock's always got something crazy going on there, so I don't even think they care about the weather. Hobbs Inn, well, it's kind of word of mouth that it's going to be madness there, so. Up here in Coldwater, which is next to warm water, which is next to freezing water, next to lukewarm water, well, anyway, up there, they're expecting a wind chill.
What?
No, not you. Okay, now in Springwood, residents should sleep good tonight because it's going to be quiet with calm winds. But it's going to be a nightmare in the early morning when a thunderstorm starts rolling in. And finally, in Woodsboro, they'll be expecting thunderstorms that are so loud and so much rain that they're just going to want to scream. Hey, and speaking of rain, do any of you know that I collect umbrellas? You see, the umbrella is a bit... Hey, what's going on here? What's this? Aww.
And that's the news. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. This is Water Windshield saying happy trick-or-treating, everyone. Oh, I hate having to be in this old lady's house. Oh, it's like being in some kind of strange haunted house attraction or something. Ugh. Man, if only there was some way I could come up with where somebody else hands out the candy and then I don't have to do it. Hey, wait a minute. That's a great idea. Since Corn is away, she would have no idea if I had somebody else hand out the candy. That way I can get that power saw and not have to deal with any of that trick-or-treating, handing out candy nonsense. And I know just the person to call, too. That's a great idea. See, that's how my mind works. I come up with a great idea every once in a long while, or in a blue moon, or whatever that is. All right? Yep, I know exactly who to call. God dang it! Let me see now, what's his number again? It's probably something strange.
Happy Halloween! Who's calling?
Hello, Zag. Yeah, this is Snears. Okay, now listen up. Okay, I need you to do something for me. All right? Okay, Well, since you're into all that Halloween silly nonsense and stuff, what I want you to do is, I want you to be the one who hands out candy over at Corn's place.
Oh, at Grandma's place?
Yeah, over here.
Oh, so you want me to hand out candy so that you don't have to, right? Typical request from an anti-wiener.
Hey!
Are you at least wearing a wristwatch like the rest of us are? You see, it's kind of a tradition of ours.
What? Am I wearing the watch? Yeah, I am.
Well, then, I suppose I could. Oh, wait. On second thought, never mind. Forget it. I have no use for a table saw.
What? That hollow head irritates me so much, I get so mad I can hardly see.
Okay, now that we got our signal back, we can get back onto our subject. Remember, we are once again talking about our good friend, the bed. Whoa! What happened? Are we having another blackout? Why is it so dark in here?
I can't believe I'm having to do this. That old lady gets me into some of the craziest things. You think she would have got a bigger bowl for this candy? Smells funny, too. And what are you fussing about down there? Oh, I got the dog dish by mistake. Here you go. Now you scoot along now. Scoot. All right, here we go. All right. Yep, this is the right one. All right, so I made a mistake. Could happen to anybody. I'm gonna have to get more candy. This ain't gonna be enough. What are you staring at? You better get that smirk off your face. Why is that dog barking so much? Okay, now why can't I see myself? Oh, for crying out loud. Forgot to take the lens cap off. Why do they make these things so complicated? All right, can I see myself? Why do I look blurry? Why is it focusing on back there when I'm in the... All right, now, this is my blog, okay? Now, I'm gonna show all those little hoodlums. Well, maybe I shouldn't be calling the trick-or-treaters that, but they gotta understand, so I'm saying something that will catch their attention. Okay, now, on my blog, I'm gonna show you that for some of us, especially me, we don't like doing handing out the candy and all that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it worth my while by showing you something where an old man like me can exercise while we're trying to hand out the candy and stand out here, because I can only stand up on this porch for so long. And I'm only doing this because Grandma Cornelia said I could borrow her power saw. And I hope she throws in the drill with it too. Okay. Anyways, this is my invention. Okay. I'm gonna be using this power belt here, and this is how I'm going to hand out the candy. And this belt will work on my belly fat, and then I'll be able to get rid of it. And then by the end trick-or-treating's over, I'll probably have a flat stomach and one of those what do they call you? Your chest, your stomach area? You know, the 8-track? Yeah, I'm gonna get myself an 8-track. Pack, whatever. Okay. Let me get out here and, well, how am I gonna get, I'm gonna have to pause it here for a moment. is that thing back on? Well, there's nobody here for me to be able to ask that. Okay, now, here's the whole thing, all right? See, while I'm handing out this here candy, and I got an awful lot of it, and Grandma Corn, she buys too much. Way too much. Too much of the good stuff. All right, okay, now, while I'm handing out candy for the trick-or-treaters, they're gonna be coming up here, and I'm not gonna be staying here all night with, my legs having to stand in this one position. So, my idea is for me to exercise on this belt vibrating thing, whatever. And then that way, I get nice and fit while I'm up here on the porch. Okay.
Trick or
And,
treat.
here comes some trick-or-treaters down the street right now. Okay, I better get ready. I hate doing this trick-or-treating stuff. All right, but this will make it worth my while. All right, here they come. All right, now I'm ready. Time for me to turn this on and prepared for takeoff.
Whoa! Would you look at that? Whoa! And they say I'm weird.
Oh, wow!
And just when I thought I seen it all.
Jay, stop this crazy thing!
So what's up next? Discovering life on the moon?
Boy, was that ever a doozy. Whew. Sure got my heart going, though. A little winded, though.
Hey! You're wearing a hairnet!
Well, I know I'm wearing a hairnet. It's so that I can keep this chrome dome covered so nobody knows that I'm losing my hair. Come again, get out of here.
You got the thing on backwards!
What?
You got it on backwards!
What do you mean I'm wearing it backwards? Your old lady drives backwards.
Trick or treat.
Uh-oh. Trick-or-treaters.
Yeah, we want candy.
Well, you little trick-or-treaters, you're just gonna have to pick up all the candy that's laying all over the steps there and all over the ground. Because I'm done with this. So, this is supposed to be my
Mister.
vlog on... What?
Mister, how do you shut this off?
What? No, can you turn that thing off? Because I'm not going anywhere near that thing ever again. Alright, well, this was my blog on... What was it about? I don't know anymore, but I'm done with this trick-or-treating, and this is another blog that I'm fed up with. Come to think of it, how did the camera get over here? Get this. I'm done. nonsense. The things I go through just to save money on power tools. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the wisest old man in this neighborhood of all? What the?
You're under arrest for a violation.
Violation? What's the charge?
For operating a magic mirror without a license.
Oh well, it's a fair cop.
Halloween.
Hello? You got the wrong number. There's nobody here named Ben Dover.
Well, I don't know why they have me doing the weather again. I mean, I already did this. This was supposed to be in episode 5, because it was about weather and witches or something like that. But they took it out because they said it was too long of a piece, and now it's going to be put in a different episode. Am I done here or what?